Hi Taurus, welcome into your monthly money career tarot reading for the month of August 2024. Before we jump into the tarot cards and see what the month has in store for us, the overall message that Spirit gave me for us for the month was fame and financial increase. You're meant to be a millionaire. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, who doesn't want to hear that? But before we see what cards flop out, I feel as if some of us drawn to the reading are already feeling and expressing in one way, shape, or form that fame is not something you're meant to or even want to be one with or experience. And if that's the case, you might still have a little bit here and there of, spotlight, victory, attention, success throughout the month of August. But at the very least, being drawn to this reading, get ready for that financial increase. Spirit just finished that with of significance. But we're beginning with 5 different cards coming out. Interesting. The Tower card coming out to begin, and please don't be scared or alerted by this. It feels like something you expected. This could be a change within that continuing job or business, or even a change within where you're living, but for some of which it's an expected switch up within your living situation from one to the next, or from one position to the next in one way, shape, or form. It could even be within the same company or even the same department. But I do feel as if for some, it could be a switch up when it comes to a different type of financial increase, or maybe even in the way that you're managing your money. Absolutely beautiful. And if it's more than one thing applying to your situation, maybe even that you haven't decided to end and change for yourself until like the beginning stages of August, so be it. Okay, change leads to a lot of success and victory otherwise. Anyways, they said I should have said abundance otherwise. But the 7 of Wands, it feels like this is a month, my friend, where you have a lot coming towards you. This is part of you, your destiny, okay? This is meant to happen because this is how you're meant to be successful, whether it's expectations through that job or two, whether it's more so in regards to opportunity. Otherwise, somebody is gaining a new opportunity, and if so, that's about halfway through the month. So I wouldn't be surprised if more info on that comes up in your mid-month reading. But I do feel as if a lot of which are entrepreneurs or at the very least are sparking that part of your career path. And so naturally this is going to leave you with a ton coming towards you because it's meant to be something that either starts off on the right foot is what I'm getting and therefore has a lot coming towards you, a lot of success and even financial gain to come to be, or maybe right away for some. But those entrepreneurs that have been running a business or two for a while, you are finding that this is a month where things are starting to increase for you. You're starting to see things add up and people are drawn into your service or several or two, or it could be more your product or whatever you're offering or is being shown to the world, okay, thrown out to the universe. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're feeling the need to and getting the push to at certain points to protect your Taurus energy. Because it feels like there are a lot of people, excuse me, who are maybe bad in energy at that job or two, maybe even in regards to when you're shopping or thinking about doing so. It could be more so when you are running your business, right? It could be something like this where I naturally am putting myself in the position to pick up on energy. And so I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least one, if not several people in that moment or throughout that work day, work week, but the month as a whole, where you need to be noticing when you need to be protecting your energy. That may come in the form of stepping away from that conversation, avoiding that accomplishment for the time being, if possible. And absolutely, if you consider or realizing you're an empath, at least to an extent, cleanse your energy when you can. But the Knight of Swords, because it feels like a month where you're on the go, feeling active, feeling the need and the desire, the want to put in the effort, right? This may not be completely or at all new for you being drawn to the reading, but this effort is paying off, right? You're feeling busy, right? The want to be busy once again, and this is leaving you being noticed in a positive light at a job for some. It could be more in regards to your business or both. But I also feel like this is talking about migration, okay? Commuting, if you will, going from one job to the next or to work and back or to the office for your business and back. It also could talk about some Taurus is drawn to the reading, going from, if I didn't say it already, one work opportunity to the next and then home. time is on your side. Okay, you're always going to, I feel for the most part, hit the nail on the head is what I'm getting, in regards to getting there on time or even early. And so remembering that, I feel like this collective, for the most part, when you're early for a position or an opportunity, or a meeting of importance, it gives you that sense of relief, and it doesn't start things off on a stressful note when the time does come to begin whatever that is, right? I can totally relate. But it doesn't mean that things can't go well throughout that work day or throughout that meeting or business opportunity, or running of which, if you're directly on time. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's just to say that being early could definitely work to your advantage. But the moon card, you are being viewed at as a true mystery. It's the sense of a lot of Tauruses drawn to the reading holding back. Okay, it's as if you maybe, like myself, have been too outspoken, and it partially could have been due to spirit speaking through you, but you've just been saying too much. And this may have left you in one, if not multiple, sticky situations, or just feeling less ideal, okay, within that job, or it could have been more so with your business. It could have been, you name it, relating to your money and career. But for somebody, it's about sharing what you're going through and what you're thinking about, contemplating, or deciding with your finances with somebody that you maybe even are close to, right? Especially don't be sharing those kind of things with people like coworkers, even if you consider them a friend or an authority figure, or you name it. But this could even apply to, say, a family member or a close friend. Spirit's saying your finances should be something on lock, okay, on lockdown. Loose lips do exist, okay? In certain opinions and judgments, even advice of where they do have good intention or partial good intention, not going to help you. I just feel that strongly, or at least it's not going to fully help you. We need you to feel confident in your choices. We need you to feel the need and the desire to trust your intuition and selectively spiritual guidance coming through, in order to shift forward and figure out what's going to be right for you, okay? Because it feels like you're a mystery. It even feels like there's a bit of mystery within your vision, or how you're looking forward, in the midst of going through a balancing act, all right? This could talk about you balancing out two opportunities within the same opportunity or situation for your career. It could be you thinking about your finances while working that job or running that business, or in regards to it could be as well you working a business, working a job, running two businesses, working two jobs. Apply it as you may. But you're going to as well find that somebody wants to make up for lost time. Okay, this feels very coworker-like. It may be more in regards to a boss figure, or they may want to make up for when they treated you poorly. I don't feel like this is going to do much. I know I'm getting that. It feels very, again, tied back to you being held back or just holding back from really diving deep into certain connections. But I wouldn't be surprised if there are certain points where you naturally and very beneficially bond with people, okay? It's as if you just find yourself drawing in and being sucked into a conversation of a leisure, bad wording, just a relaxed sort of personal conversation or partially personal conversation with a boss figure, an authority figure, or an investor is what I'm getting, and it benefits you. Okay, they're going to give you a good piece of advice is what I'm getting, but they may as well give somebody else good word in regards to you. Okay, a good update, but it may just help you get what you want in the end. Sorry, that was a bit messy. But I do feel as if there are certain points in the month where you are keeping quiet, and this speaks wonders. People are wondering why. People are asking, should I approach that Taurus? Spirit saying they probably shouldn't because there's a reasoning for it. Whether you're just trying to heal, you're not feeling overly like exuding or just overly chatty, or it could be, again, Spirit holding you back or you holding yourself back because you're not feeling the energy in that situation, or you just want to focus on your work. There are going to be times where just focusing on your work or focusing on your finances is going to benefit you greatly, all right? Remembering at times less is more. It really feels hard to be one with in the moment given Spirit won't stop channeling through me, speaking through me. But it does feel like you are going to need to remember this when you're speaking, accomplishing, you name it. The Temperance card. You're going to need to have patience, all right? Whether it's more in regards to something that needs to come to an end and just hasn't yet. It might be more in regards to, the transition from one ending to the next, or one ending to a new beginning. But as well, I feel as if you need to have patience with what feels like a toxic or partial toxic kind of situation. Say it's a job, for example. It's just poorly run, right? Or there are people gossiping, talking poorly about each other, or just not knowing fully or at all how to do their job, or maybe trying to tell you how to do your job. But it could be at home, it could be, you name it. But I do feel as if people's energy and even noise factors in the way people work and live are affecting you. This feels like it's been coming up in Taurus readings recently. But either way, you could be brand new to the reading and it's definitely applicable. All right. So again, cleanse your energy, protect your energy, and know when you can recover from whatever affected you negatively or just in an off direction. What else we have? The Nine of Cups. And this, every time this wants to come out in a reading now, it reminds me of somebody saying, do you realize how many times this has come out in Taurus readings recently? But if it's flopping out of the deck, it's coming out for a reason. You're gaining a wish fulfillment, at least a small one, right? For somebody, it's several or a couple different small ones, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a larger one, okay? Whether, again, it's that gaining of a new opportunity for your work or for work, but it could be, you getting that dream house is what I'm hearing, or a loan of some sort. It could be more than one thing, of course. And I wouldn't be surprised if what this represents for you, if it's multiple, if it's, say, you gain that ideal loan, or second on your list, okay? It wouldn't be the most ideal interest rate or something, but it's at least close, all right? And therefore that helps you gain this other wish fulfillment of getting to move into that place where you are meant to live, okay? And maybe your loved ones, if that's applicable. But the Four of Pentacles, we're needing to, and as they wanted me to show it in the reverse as well, somebody drawn to the reading has a lack of savings, right? It's like you put money aside and then an expense comes up, right? It's like, it reminds me of me living in this expensive, temporary location to live. That was very repetitive. I'm living in temporary places right now. I'm hopping around and it's very expensive for what's meant to be a cheap place here in California. And so every time I put money aside or I get my savings up, I then have to utilize it to stay in the next place or to continue where I'm staying currently. So apply it as you may, it feels like you can probably relate to an extent when it comes to bills and obligations and money just coming in and then going out. But I do feel as if Spirit's saying, where can we adjust, maybe spending wise, habit wise? Maybe there's an extra shift if it's realistic for you to pick up, or if you're getting a new job once again or a new opportunity otherwise, know that this will be easier to accomplish moving forward. And so you do have to have patience in regards to that. But it does feel like a time for you, Taurus, where I'm hearing you know what you're doing, okay? You're conquering, you're accomplishing. Again, it's a time for you where you're in the spotlight, okay? People are impressed. We didn't really talk about that too much, but you're meant to be famous for the most part, being drawn to this reading. And if you're eating up that message and feeling like, yes, I needed this confirmation that fame was ahead for me, that financial increase was here for me now and throughout the month of August, but more so moving forward, great, okay? I'm happy to be the one to give you that confirmation, that message of importance. But I wouldn't be surprised if throughout the month you're gaining important messages from Spirit through synchronicities, angel numbers, downloads through your dreams and through your mind, your thoughts throughout your day or throughout your days, in regards to you having a financially stable and wealthy future, but also for a lot of which, once again, in regards to the fame that you're meant to be one with. It feels like a very, very bright future for you. But the King of Cups does talk about you having this hardworking but peaceful nature, all right? You might as well find that you're picking up on, if you're an empath, picking up on somebody's emotions, all right? But I do want to say that you will be thinking about a ship that's not meant to come in for you throughout this month, but more so moving forward, okay? And it feels like if that's the case for you, it's going to be, I'm hearing October, November, December, all right? Those feel very prominent in regards to that. And I feel like you're not going to really know what that is for you, for the majority of which, while watching this reading. It'll click when the month trickles forward. But as well, we have the Death and Rebirth card and the Ace of Cups. You're changing, Taurus, and this is evident through your work, okay? It's evident through conversations and holding back. It's evident in regards to how you're living and what you're choosing and what you're not choosing. But I do feel as if in the midst of all of which, your money and career situation is developing and changing by the minute, all right? And you're finding that this is representing more than one thing for you, this Ace of Cups. Again, it could be that new opportunity, but it does feel like it's within a continuing situation or two, if not several, for somebody, where the cup is overflowing for you, all right? They're saying we're going to have to get you some more cups because it's overflowing to that extent. And if we look at the center, there's a heart, all right? You're feeling the love, the attention, the spotlight victory once again. You're feeling praise coming towards you. You're feeling that everybody, or for the most part, is impressed by you, as they should be. You're even feeling impressed by yourself. To wrap up this amazing reading, Taurus, it's a month of fame and financial success, all right? You are meant to be a millionaire, all right? So hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below in the description box. You just have to shoot me a quick email. I will definitely see you in the next reading.